Ahoy to you, Ham.
Ahoy, boy.
Fourth last show of the year before you have to take the government-mandated big break.
And we fought
from
it.
December to
We
March.
fought it like absolute bastards, tooth and nail.
Yep.
Screaming down the phone at the Australian regulators of internet broadcast. They said, guys, it's always been the way.
Yep.
You've got to take 3 months off over summer. We said, change it. You know, the format's evolving. And you can't do this to us. They said, look, it's...
Old men with their old ways. That's the kind of stuff that they're running.
Dinosaurs. You don't get it. Anyway, rules are bloody rules. So they will make us take the 3 months off. We'll splash some water on our face, stretch the shoulders, come back ready next year.
Ahoy to you, Ham.
Ahoy, sir.
Ahoy to you, Jacko.
Ahoy, sir.
And, well, I mean, we've got to start tying up some loose ends. We mentioned it last week in the show, but there's only 3 to go before the mandated government break. That happens to all podcasters, I believe. No one goes through the
we protested.
We protested.
The protest was overruled. We appealed.
Yep.
Then
it was just, wasn't it? Just
I mean, it was getting the legal fees were. We took a peek at the legal fees, and then some people that also saw the number went like, you know, I guess you can't afford that. We went, no, we'll try.
We'll try.
We appealed again, overruled.
Yep.
And at this stage, it looks like the High Court has said its piece.
Yeah.
And unless there is some other higher place we go to, we are going to have to take off a few months over summer.
Yeah.
And our hands are tied on that one.
It's annoying. But so 3 to go. Ahoy to you, Ham, for the last time of 2020.
Ahoy, sir.
Ahoy to you, Jacko.
Ahoy.
And
this is definitely the last show, guys. There was some talk at the end of last show how that was the last show. It was a slight miscalculation. But this is the last show, and I'm glad it is. I'm glad we were able to squeeze in one more before the government clamps down on us and shuts us down over the summer break under the much protested but unfortunately airtight legal rule of the summer podcast break.
That's what, yes. It's a shame.
They don't want... I understand why the government does it. I get it. They don't want burnout. They want to protect their podcasters. They want to keep them fresh over the summer. It is a lot harder to podcast in summer. You got the heat.
Yep.
You got that's melting the wires and stuff that you use. But that we acknowledge all that in our protest to the government to say, please let us pod. And then, but you know, they've got a lot on their plate this year, especially, and they were kind of they were bastards, weren't they?
They were a little
the way
bit.
they talked to us,
just a little bit.
And there's absolutely they made it clear there's no wiggle room, so it will be a 3-month break. So we'll cop it on the chin. We'll take our medicine, but we'll be back better than ever next year.
Barely rested though.
Barely rested. It's not that much time, really. 3 months. You know, chuck a load on.
Washing.
Yeah, washing.
Yeah, and then off you go. Well, hey, and that settles that.
What a way to
What a
end.
way. I mean, we can now go, obviously, off to the mandated break, but just a little easier, I think, knowing that one's been settled. Please keep writing in your special skills, filling out the very valued and important podcaster form, because we'll be going through them over the break, and we'll start with a flourish of fun next year.
Under 100 days, we are back. So already the countdown is on for us. We're already into double-digit days, and they are ticking by fast. Good on you, Andy.
Ahoy for 2021, Ham.
Ahoy, my friend.
Ahoy to you, Jacko.
Ahoy, guys.
That's gusto. I guess the government-mandated 3-month break has its merit at times, but boy, would we have loved to have been back earlier than this.
Oh, look, I don't want to bore everyone with the appeals we lodged, the money wasted, the show money wasted on lawyers and, petitions, and even just some plain old line down at the front. Jack was on a peanut butter strike, similar to hunger strike, but obviously he's still bulking, so he's not going to go on a complete hunger strike. Yeah. But Jacko, no peanut butter, what was it, for 2 weeks to protest?
Yes, that's right. It was terrible, really hard to get those extra calories in at the end of the day.
Yep.
And who was the peanut butter strike brought to you by?
Mavis are my peanut butter friends, if they still listen to the show.
It starts again.
See how hesitant Jack was? So that obviously tells us that he doesn't have a current deal, but he is open to reigniting the channels.
Well, I thought when their first care package came, I thought it might have been an ongoing thing. It was just one care package, and I thought they probably got an over-delivery of
It was a no-care
package.
Anything else to cover off on?
Well, I just wanted to, it's obviously great to be back. Appreciate everyone from hanging through the government-mandated break. As we've mentioned, we were absolutely furious. We were muzzled a little bit by the government. I wrote a very, very strong letter to the editor that was meant to be published in The Age, and I think some powers that be stepped in and got that kiboshed. But we were furious over the break.
I planned a protest and then lockdown came in, so I couldn't do the protest.
Right. And we keep saying we're back. It just feels good to have the muzzle off. It feels good to not have the government getting its way, squashing us down, making us take the 3 months off. On one hand, we appreciate it. Sure, we do appreciate. We understand why the government makes us do it.
I played a lot of golf, which was one upside, but of course I would have wanted to be back at work.
Yeah, giving the mouth more of a workout than, of course, the
legs and arms.
The legs and arms as you whack and kick your caddy for handing you the wrong club, or perhaps snipping the end of the cigar off, or popping the champagne cork incorrectly. Maybe during someone's backswing. I know you're not allowed to pop a champagne during a backswing. It's considered poor etiquette.
Under Rule 13.5.
So your arms and legs got a real workout from caddy assaults. But again, your vocal cords.
Yep.
Whilst you would have been doing a lot of yelling at him or her privately once you go back to the mahogany line club room, you would have much preferred to be using your vocal cords for the fun that we have on the show.
Exactly, but not allowed to.
But we're back.
Yeah, we are.
It's funny when the government makes you take a 3-month break, you sort of, we finish the show in December and then it starts up again in March.
I hope you didn't do any of that work during our 3-month government mandated.
Can I just shock you?
Yeah,
I did most of it just before we started the show today. I know it seems crazy.
I thought as much.
With some of those killer lyrics.
I thought as much.
No. Took me months to think of the long frog bit.
And ahoy to Jenna in San Diego.
Ahoy, Hamish and Andy. This is Jenna from San Diego, California. I hope you guys had a great long government-mandated break from the podcast and you're ready to come back with more gusto here in 2021.
Hey, there's been so many special skills that have been submitted. HamishAndy.com if you want to be a very important podcaster.
It has been a bit of an influx, and almost to the point where over summer when we were taking the government enforced bastards break. Sorry, I certainly don't want to kick the hornet's nest and get 6 months slapped on us this year.
And there's been a lot of anti-government sentiment at times, so we don't really want to get it.
We understand that they're doing what they can to protect the people, and they always have society's best interests at heart. I'm just saying, as the host, the podcast host, as we covered off on, that had to undergo the
3-month
torment of not being able to jump on the mics. It sucked. I know it sucked for Jack. He was able to come back early for radio and he wasn't able to come back for podcasting. And it just goes to show government's not perfect. They allow radio broadcasters back on, but they wouldn't allow the podcasters on. Anyway, we're back.
Yep.
We're back. But the 3 months off, which did fly by, gave us the opportunity. It made me realise that people's special skills are almost like stone fruits.
Yeah.
They come out at summer and they like the warmer weather.
They do, don't they? They really do.
We just had an absolute bumper crop over summer.
And that's why
we're slowly working through them.
And that's why we're trying to decide which ones to go with next.